Thank you, Tim.
All right, this is two-wheel drive, open buggy A main. Drivers ready. Turn marshals ready in less than 5. All right, we're underway. We got Miller Freud leading them off. Dustin Eich making a quick pass there. Rick Jacobs getting a little bobbled up in that. We'll see how it turns out here. Dustin Eich taking a little spill there after the triple in the back section. Miller Freud looking real solid down there. We got a snake of cars. Little 10-scale buggies going down the track right now. They're making their way around that off-camber, coming down that straightaway. It's going to be Miller Freud taking lap number 1 here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Zack Milner taking that number 2 spot. Rick Jacobs taking that number 3. Joe Baio in the 4. Dustin Eich in the number 5. Jor Max in the number 6. Steve Foch in the number 7. Omar Kalina in the number 8. Alex Max in the number 9. Looks like Zack Milner made a pass here on Miller Freud. Zack Milner going to take lap number 2. Miller Freud in that number 2. Joe Baio in the number 3. Dustin Eich in that number 4.
8.
They're coming around that rhythm section now. Zack making his way around that back double.
9.
Gonna land it real smooth there. Running around on that camber.
1.
Trying to pull away from the pack, coming down that straightaway now. Zack Milner.
2.
Dustin Eich not far
3.
behind.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 1.
Zack Milner in that number 1 spot. Dustin Eich in the number 2.
5 minutes left.
Joe Baio in that number 3. Rick Jacobs in the number 4. Miller Freud in that number 5. Dustin Eich only 2.8 seconds away from
7.
Zack Milner.
8.
He's coming back down that straightaway now. Joe Baio only 6.4 seconds
1.
in that 3rd place, trying to get to that number 2 spot.
2.
Looks like Joe had a little spill there. That's going to allow Rick Jacobs to go in front. With
3, 4, 5.
With it looks like Dror. Let's get back to our leader, Zack Milner. He is running. Looks like Dustin Eich might have made a pass here. Dustin Eich is our new race leader. Zack Milner now in that number 2. 1.3 seconds separates the two of them. Then you have Rick Jacobs, Steve Foch, Joe Baio, and Miller Freud.
4 minutes
They're all
left.
separated by about a second and a half apart from each other. Nice 3-way battle going on there. 4-way battle with Steve Foch in the action. We got Dustin Eich and Zack Milner coming down that straightaway
1,
now,
2,
hot and heavy.
7.
Pushing those
8.
2-wheel drive buggies to the limit. Oh, it looks like Zack Milner going to take a
4.
spill there. That's going to allow Dustin Eich to move up about 4 seconds into the race lead.
6.
He was only 0.05 of a second behind. We'll see when they catch back up here where they stand. Dustin crossing the line, Zack crossing the line. 2.6 seconds separate the two.
7. 8.
Looks like somebody took a spill over there, and that was
3,
Zack
4.
Milner getting it wrong around turn 2.
3 minutes left.
3
5.
minutes remain, drivers, in this 2-wheel drive
6.
open buggy A main. Dustin Eich down that straightaway, looking real clean, real smooth. Running that pink and blue
2.
white wheels. Nice choice of
8.
color scheme.
3, 4.
He's coming around that back double now. Zack Milner coming down that rhythm section. Dustin Eich around that camber. He's coming down that straightaway.
6. 1.
Zack down that straightaway. Here they go. Let's see as Dustin Eich comes through this rhythm section. He's going to choose double, single. Zack Milner making a mistake in that second place.
8. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes remain, drivers. 2 minutes remain. Here he comes down the straightaway. Dustin Eich. Smooth on the dirt. Keeping it on all fours throughout this series. Definitely a great two-wheel drive driver.
7.
Now it's a three-way battle between Zack Milner, Joe Baio, and Rick Jacobs. Zack still got a little head advantage on them. They're battling out in the back. Zack's trying to catch up to Dustin Eich, but he is separated by 5.7 seconds with only 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the master clock.
Oh, no, I can't.
Can he catch up and get the time that he needs?
7. 1 minute left.
1 minute remains.
1. 8.
It's going to be Dustin Eich, Zack Milner, Joe Baio, Rick Jacobs, and Miller Freud. That's your top 5. Dustin Eich through that rhythm section, keeping the same line throughout the whole entire race. Learning the lines here and getting them right. Keeping it in that black groove.
7.
Looking real smooth.
1.
He crosses. He's now got 15 laps.
2. 6.
Gonna try to make it 16 here.
8.
Another double single.
4.
He's only got 8 seconds. He may get caught. Time is going to catch Dustin Eich.
The race is over.
Go ahead. He's going to take this first place.